there. Today I thought I would go over an intro to essential oils, going over commonly used oils that most people use on a daily basis, whether you're new to oils or have been using oils for a while, like myself. So I'll be going through some oils and kind of giving you tips on like how to use it. First off, essential oils they come from plants, seeds, barks, things that are in nature. And these things are very powerful, and they've been used for a long time. They're not new. And so it's just now I think a lot of people are just more open to more options, for your health, for our health care. So doTERRA, what's the difference? There's a lot of oils out there. You can go to the store, you can get them online, you can buy them at the auto shop. There is a difference with oils. Not all oils are made the same. So I'll go over some of those, some of the reasons why I chose doTERRA. So essential oils, again, you can get them many places. There is something to be said that they're not all the same. And some of them, like let's say you go to the store and you pick up a bottle of lemon essential oil. And lemon is a fruit, right? So many times that I've looked at a lemon essential oil, on the back it'll say do not ingest. Like, well, that's weird. It's a lemon, like it's fruit. Well, they don't always disclose it because essential oils are not regulated. So you can just put a lot of things on a label, and even if it's not true. So I have looked at it before, different oils from the store, and I look at the label and it'll have like the first ingredient will be soybean oil. Well, that's not 100% pure, but the label says 100% pure. So just be aware as a consumer that you have to really do your research and look at the label. So that leads me into my next point, is that doTERRA oils are, if you have a bottle, or if you ever look at one, it says CPTG on it. CPTG stands for Certified Pure Tested Grade, and that is the testing in which doTERRA does, and they're very thorough with it. They're expensive to do these tests, but they test them because they want to make sure these oils are safe for us and our families, especially, the ones that you can drink. And you certainly don't need to drink them, but just know if you want to, that, there are ones that you can drink. And that to me speaks volumes. And that's, one of the main reasons why I did choose them, because I'm like, okay, well, I know this peppermint is from the plant. And there's other things that doTERRA does that I think is amazing with, their Healing Hands Foundation, their co-impact sourcing. That's the relationship between doTERRA and the harvesters. And so that is a lot of humanitarian work, which I think is amazing. So there's 3 ways to use oils. There's aromatically, which is like putting your hand, rubbing it and smelling it, or putting it in a diffuser. The second way is topically, so you can put oils, on your shoulders if you have tension. If you have a sunburn, you can put some oils on, or you can ingest them, right? So you can put oils in your water, for example, or you can cook with them, and they're edible, basically. So I have some oils in front of me. I'm just going to quickly go through some uses of them. The first one is one of mine I use many, many times a day. It's peppermint. So that's what that looks like. And peppermint is one of those oils you can use all 3 ways. You can smell it, and you can drink it, and you can put it on your skin. So what is peppermint? Many of you probably know what peppermint is. Peppermint is energizing. It opens up your airways. So once you smell it, you can really feel your airways opening. For me, that afternoon slump, I'll just put a drop into my hands, and it'll help me wake up. And peppermint also can be used for digestive issues. So say you have an upset tummy, you can just rub it on your stomach, or you can put it in a veggie cap and take it with some water. Peppermint's also really good, by the way, for cooling, like the summer, in the summer when it's hot out, you can put peppermint in a spray bottle and spray it, and it'll help cool you down. Next up I have it's one called Breathe. This is the respiratory blend. So this is a blend of, let me grab it, laurel leaf, eucalyptus, peppermint, tea tree, lemon, ravinsara, and ravensara. So this is the respiratory blend. Any type of respiratory issues, especially during the spring, let's say, all the pollen's out and you're sneezing. So this is a great one to put into your hands, rub it. smell it, breathe in a few times, and it's very similar. It's got peppermint in it, so it opens up your airways. And so I always kind of call this my windy weather oil or my spring oil, but really good for any time of the year when you feel like you just need some help with your sinuses. Next up, and actually Breathe was one of the oils that for me had me at hello because we had some respiratory issues in the family. So Breathe was one of those. And the other one that was had me at hello is called On Guard. Oops, sorry. On Guard is the protective blend. So this is a must have for every home, in my opinion. It's a blend of wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So what does this do? You hear protective blend, but you're like, protective from what? Protective blend meaning that this can help increase your immunity, right? So we all need some immunity with, just in general, right? Sure, during the fall and winter, but really all seasons, because this is really good for us to keep healthy. So this can be used all 3 ways. And actually, it reminds me a little bit of Christmas. So you can really smell that cinnamon in there. So this is a great one to use every day to, again, increase your immunity. I like to put it on the bottoms of my feet. I sometimes put a drop in my mouth. You can also rub it on your throat. Great to have with kids around when they go to school. Rub it on the bottoms of their feet. You can diffuse it. Let's say so-and-so came home your kids come home, oh, so-and-so threw up in class. You're like, oh, I got to get my On Guard out and diffuse it. Because when you diffuse it, it's getting the stuff in the air, the yuckies in the air out of the way. And so, very powerful. You can clean with it too. And you can cook with it. How cool is that? You can cook with it, and you can clean with it, and you can eat it. I think that's pretty cool. Next up is a very common one, which you've probably heard of, is lavender. So lavender is a staple for sure. Lavender is a flower, and you probably hear often, oh, it's calming for sleep and, all that. Relaxing, but it's really a lot more. It's really great for skin issues. So let's say you have a kitchen burn, you're grabbing your food and you accidentally burn. Don't put it under water. Don't put that burn under water. Put lavender on it, and that feeling, that tightening feeling of your skin, it really starts to dissipate. It's really amazing. If you have like a blemish on your face, you can put lavender. And of course, sleep. Any kind of, again, skin issues that irritates, lavender is an awesome one. Okay, next up is Deep Blue. So this is what Deep Blue looks like. This is the Soothing Blend, and it is a blend of wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, ylang ylang, helichrysum, blue tansy, chamomile, osmanthus. So this is soreness or aches. Let's say you worked out, you're feeling a little sore. You can put a drop into your hand and maybe take some carrier oil, like coconut oil, and let's say your whole arm hurts. You're not going to use 10 drops of these. You're going to use 1 drop of Deep Blue and take some carrier oil and just, apply it to the affected area. Let's say it's your arm. You're going to do this. And you'll recognize the smell is familiar to some other products you may have used. But it's a great one, and it's very helpful, and it's a quick acting oil. Next up is tea tree. So many of you might know what tea tree is. You probably hear about it in shampoo. Tea tree is great for scalp support, great for stinky shoes. Another blemish one. So I have a teenager in my house, so sometimes I'll just take a little dab and he'll put it on his areas. So great for cleaning, again, just all around a great, just one to keep around your house for even, spray like cleaning the countertops is great. And then we have oregano. So oregano is, we can use it in cooking. So you can use this all 3 ways. I typically don't diffuse oregano. It's a very strong smell, but I will cook with it. And I also, if I'm feeling a little under the weather, I might take a shot of glass of water and put a drop of oregano and gargle to help this and spit it out. And it does help, or take it in a veggie cap. But also good for like skin tags. So let's say you have a skin tag on your arm. You would put a drop of oregano, apply it, and then put some carrot oil on, because this is a hot oil, and when you put it on your skin, it feels spicy and burning. So that carrot oil will help that feeling dissipate. Okay, next up is frankincense. So here's what frankincense looks like. This is pretty much an everything oil. If you don't know what to use frankincense. And some of you may be familiar with frankincense was one of the gifts the three wise men gave to baby Jesus. So this is a great one for uplifting, any kind of like owies. You can put it on. You can put it on bruises. You can also just, when you're not feeling well, just like take some and then just, rub it on your throat, put it on the bottoms of your feet. Just a really powerful oil. Next up is Digest Zen. This is the digestive blend. So any kind of tummy issues, the kids come, my tummy hurts. Just put a drop, rub it on their tummy. It's a great blend. It has anise, peppermint, ginger root, caraway, coriander, tarragon, and fennel. So all really good things for issues with the tummy. And this can be used all three ways. You can apply it to your tummy, take it in a veggie cap. I don't typically diffuse this. It smells a little bit like black licorice, but a very quick acting oil. Or you're in the car and you're driving and, you're like, I have a little motion issue here. So you can just smell it and it'll take that down for you. So it's really, really powerful. Next up is lemon. So we all know what lemon is, a fruit, kind of back to that example I used earlier, lemon oil from a store. This is from the rind of the fruit. And so sometimes you can put lemon in your water, which is fine, but it does have acid in it because it's the fruit. This is from the rind only. So the rind and the fruit are actually different. So when you put this in your water, there's no, there's no effect on the enamel of your teeth. It's not acidic, so it doesn't, it's neutral in your stomach. And really good for cooking. You make lemon bars. Sometimes when I make chicken, I'll put a few drops of lemon oil in, can clean with it. It's amazing. You can polish wood with it. So that way you don't have to buy Pledge anymore because we don't really know everything that's in Pledge. And this stuff doesn't affect your lungs when you breathe it in. So it's awesome. Next up is balance. So these next three oils are going to talk about is for like anxious feelings and to more calming, relaxing. So we have balance. This is the grounding blend. And this has spruce, it has hoe wood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and fractionated coconut oil. So this is already diluted. And this one is just when you're just feeling really overwhelmed, you're stressed out and you just need something to chill, to kind of chill out. Balance is great. It's a really mellow oil and you can put it in the hands, rub it and smell it. Put on the bottoms of your feet. It's great for kids. Even good for focus. So if you take a drop and put it behind your neck where it can get near the brainstem, it's a great one to use. Adaptive is the calming blend. This is what this looks like. And this has wild orange, lavender, copaiba, spearmint, magnolia, neroli, and sweet gum. And it's a very calming smell, and I call it the chill pill oil. So whenever I start to have that mind chatter, or like if I can't sleep, I'll take some in my hands, I'll smell it, or I'll also put it on my pillow, put on the bottoms of my feet, and just again, chill pill, right? And then we have copaiba. So this one is another one of those pairs very well with frankincense, and so good for calming. Just if you have some aches, you can put it on there. So it's interesting. It's like emotions, but it's physical health too. So stressed out, overwhelmed, copaiba, aches and pains, you can apply it to the area that it needs to be. So I know that was a lot and I kind of I went over a lot of uses there. Just know that with essential oils, you have options. And I think that's great because maybe one works for me, but it might not work for you. So that's my overview of Intro to Essential Oils. So let me know if you have any questions. And if you don't have oils yet, doTERRA's, they've always got some great new client promotions. So be sure to reach out and let me know if you have any questions. And I hope you learned something today. Talk to you later.